One of the big misconceptions about me is that I walk around in miniskirts and high heels 24/7 and go to the gym in heels. Carmen Electra. Here are 25 misconceptions everyone wants you to believe. 25. Thomas Crapper invented the flush toilet. Flush toilets were actually used in the Indus Valley Civilization as early as the 26th century BC. 24. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. There were actually more than 20 inventors who invented the incandescent light bulb before Thomas Edison. 23. The sun is yellow. If you saw the sun without the interference of our atmosphere, you'd realize that it's actually white. 22. If the sun turned into a black hole, we would all get sucked in. If the sun turned into a black hole, the orbits of the planets would mostly be unaffected, because black holes don't automatically just suck everything in. The sun's gravity would continue working as it does now, except that at a really close distance, you would not be able to escape its pull. 21. Einstein failed math. Not even close. He aced math. In fact, he was a pro at calculus and differential equations before he even turned 15. The rumor most likely started because he failed his first attempt on the entrance exam for the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School. Keep in mind, however, that he was 2 years younger than everyone else. And, oh yeah, he definitely passed the math section with flying colors. 20. The accused at the Salem Witch Trials were burned at the stake. 15 died in prison, 19 were hanged, and 1 was pressed to death. Exactly 0 were burned. 19. People thought the Earth was flat during the Middle Ages. Ever since the times of Plato and Aristotle, which was almost 300 years BC, people have known that the Earth is in fact a sphere. 18. The blood in your veins is blue. Yes, people do actually believe this. Just ask your friends. And no, deoxygenated blood is more like a really, really dark red. 17. The Earth revolves around the Sun. Actually, the Earth is revolving around the solar system's center of mass. Its technical name is the barycenter. 16. Daddy longlegs are the most venomous spider, but the shape of their mandibles renders them incapable of biting humans. Daddy longlegs are in fact capable of piercing human skin, but they aren't very venomous at all. The venom will cause a slight burning sensation at worst. 15. Gum takes 7 years to digest. You can't digest gum. It just passes through your body. 14. Fortune cookies were invented by the Chinese. Or maybe the Americans. It was neither. Fortune cookies were brought to the US by the Japanese. 13. Henry Ford invented the automobile and the assembly line. He invented neither. Carl Benz is typically considered the inventor of the modern car, and the assembly line had been around for a while already. Henry Ford just pulled a Thomas Edison and improved everything enough that people wanted to buy it. 12. People with photographic memories remember things as though they are a picture. If your friend ever tells you that he or she has a photographic memory, then chances are that either they're lying or exaggerating. There's no evidence to prove the existence of photographic memories. They're just really good at using mnemonic devices. 11. Planes eject their toilet waste into the air. They don't. Well, at least not intentionally. Older passenger trains, on the other hand, have typically flushed directly onto the tracks. 10. Sunflowers always face the sun. In a way, this is true, but only before the flower heads are open. After that, they face east all day long. 9. Eating sugar gives you a blast of energy. Sugar rush! While eating any food will cause you to have a spike in energy, according to scientists, the mythical sugar rush is just a placebo effect. It's like the high school kid who feels a little buzz from drinking and acts as if they're totally wasted. 8. each side of your brain has a different function: language, math, etc. This is a classic belief in pop psychology. Both sides of your brain do everything to some extent. Of course, certain functions may be more represented on one side, but even this varies from person to person. 7. Chameleons blend in with their surroundings. Chameleons only change color to communicate. It has nothing to do with their surroundings. 6. People that are drowning wave their hands and struggle. Someone could drown 2 feet from you and you would never know it. In fact, people often mistake drownings for someone just playing in the water. Time to learn about the instinctive drowning response. You could save a life. 5. Macs don't get viruses. Yes, they do. It's just that there aren't a lot of people making viruses for them because not as many people have Macs. 4. Poinsettias are super toxic to humans. While they can cause mild irritation to the skin or stomach, according to the American Association of Poison Control Centers, there are no recorded fatalities with regards to poinsettias. 3. Oranges, the fruit, were named after orange, the color. It was the other way around. In fact, several hundred years ago, orange was seen as a shade of red. 2. There was widespread panic when War of the Worlds was playing on the radio in 1938 because people thought Martians were actually invading. Nobody thought Martians were invading, but the newspapers blew a few isolated incidents out of proportion, as usual. 1. People died really young during the Middle Ages. The average life expectancy was around 30, but that was largely caused by high infant mortality. People who made it to the age of 21 had a life expectancy of 64. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 2 videos here, or just head to our website at list25.com.